this one off. Again, compress the spring, pull it out, and it just pops out. Yeah, that's it. This one has seen better days. Rubber grommet doesn't want to come out. Look, it doesn't matter. Okay, it's the same with this. That'll just go through. So I'll take the rubber off, push that on it. Now, the rubber. Next is this. Now again, you can lubricate this. You can use a bit of 2-stroke oil or WD-40 or something just to spray it in. 2-stroke, preferably. As you see, there it is going in. And it's in all the way. Now for the tricky bit. The piston. This one comes with a little rubber as well. That's actually a seal for the top there, so don't worry about that for the moment. Now, so it goes in there, goes through this one, so it goes on like that, inside, sorry, this way, like that, inside, and it sits up here, so let's have a look. Okay, so I have it in. The last thing, just this groove here, make sure you line it up. There's a little nipple that sticks out there, so just make sure that you line it up and then make sure your needle goes straight in. That's it. Okay, so that's it. Now, see the way the piston isn't going in? Because it's not lining up. Now. Lined up nicely. Now, see it here. Now, that's it. It's in all the way. You see it in there. So just take your time with it. Now, just assemble the other side. Put the air filter on. And if you don't require this mixture, this oil mixture, make sure your tank is empty, and then you can get rid of this. If you do, I'll show you how to disassemble the other side. Okay, so I found it impossible to actually get the camera down there to show you what I was doing, but as you see, there's a new line in there now. You see it there. I made it a bit longer, and I'll cut it to size once I have it, and I just put a cable strap over it. If you have long nose pliers, that's going to make your life a lot easier here, and if you have really long nose pliers, that's even easier. So I'm like 35cm one, so a foot long nose pliers, so that makes my life so much easier. Okay, let's do the final few bits, put it back together, and that's us. Okay, so that's the new carb fitted. I didn't have Jubilee clips this small, or even this kind of little clamps you can get, so I actually use these small little tire wraps. They do the same job, and they're just as good. So you see that I just didn't want any vacuum leaks. So the last thing left is try and get this bike started, and try and set the idle and the mixture. So that's going to take a bit of time to get that right. So yeah, so that's it. So that completes this 70cc kit transformation. So new variator, new spring, new belt, new carb, new cylinder, new gearbox. So let's see what kind of performance we can get out of this machine now. There's a good bit of tuning still to be done, and there's a bit of playing around with the weights. I'm still not sure about that spring that I fitted the other day. It's so strong. It seems to as soon as you let go of the accelerator, it seems to just kill the power. But that's, like I said, there's a bit of playing with the weights still to be done. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed them. I'm going to be getting a new project very soon, so we'll start this all over again. I don't know whether it's going to be a 4-stroke or a 2-stroke. I have to say now, I've had a good bit of fun with this one, so might see if I can pick up an NSO or an Aprilia RS125 or something like that. Maybe something bigger next time, but we'll see what we can get out of this one first. So there's a couple more videos yet to come. Okay, just going to put the filter back on, and that's me. Just a quick update. I thought I was finished, but I wasn't. When I went to put back the standard air filter, it's actually kicked out a good bit. The new carb is much bigger, it's much longer, so I had to use these kind of tubular spacers in behind here just to keep it in. So I just said, just for completeness, I might as well show you that. So that's it now, it's done. The last thing I have to do is I have to tune it, and then once I'm happy with that, I'm going to go at this balance again between the spring on the back and the rollers. I'm not 100% happy with it, so yeah, so it was fun. Let's try and get it tuned and see what we can get out of this bike now.